what up, people? Do you guys hear me at all? Can you hear me? Dope. Yeah, I decided to start a little bit early today because I got a new computer, a new setup, and I don't know if any of it's working correctly. And also, I'm going to be working on some Chico stuff today, just doing like working in Webflow and stuff, trying to get more stuff done on the website. So I'm going to try to spend a little bit more time today. Alright, so here we go. I'm just gonna push this live real quick. I'm live right now, dope. Okay, let's go to the Chico site. What time is it at my place? It is currently 9:08 a.m. So glad these popped up in my feed. I'm glad too. I didn't know you guys got notifications. That's pretty cool. Hello, greetings from Colombia. What up, dude? Oh, Hari asks, can I ask if you're still working in Rails 4 or do you switch to Rails 5? I'm not really doing much of any Rails stuff at all lately. Okay, so let me show you guys what I've been up to. So if you saw my video that I posted yesterday, I got the outline of the course setup done. So if you go to the courses page, you'll see all the courses listed out here. I set it up with special links so I can direct it basically wherever I want it to go. So if you click on this, it will go to the actual course page, which would list out all the course lessons, and then a course lesson would obviously go to the lessons page. Also, if you guys notice anything funky, if anything's like buffering or acting weird, just let me know. According to YouTube, my live stream health is in the yellow, which probably isn't good, but I'm not really sure how to fix that. Anyway, I'm gonna just start playing around. So what I want to do is go to this template, or maybe course template. I ever used Dreamweaver? No, I have not. Well, I have, like, way, way, way back in the day. But that was, like, I think when I was, like, 15. Alright, so I'm not exactly sure how I want to lay this page out. So I'm just going to play around with it a little bit. Let me just copy this. I'm going to do it in a new document. Is there anything else I need to grab? No, I'll just close that for now. Shoot, I do need that file actually. Grab the header. There we go. Is Dreamweaver bad? I'm not really sure. From what I remember hearing about it, it doesn't write the best of code. But it's been like 10 years since I heard that, so it might be improved since then. I'm not quite sure. Alright, so this I'm going to have probably want a header of some sort. Yeah, sorry guys. Maybe I can put in headphones. Does this sound any better? Dope. Yeah, I can hear the fan spinning. All right. The Webflow name is not a font. That's their logo. All right. Let's get rid of this. Thinking maybe we should have a banner up top. Oh yeah, so the reason I can't use like my regular mic, like this guy, or any of my other stuff, is because I got the new MacBook Pro with all it has is USB-C, and I completely spaced getting the adapters to go from USB to USB-C. So I can't use my mic. I can't use pretty much all the equipment I have. So I apologize for the sound and this being a little funky. Wonder if I should just take all of this. Let's mask this. Let's fix these opacities. Um, so I can play music, but I can't with my headphones. So it's either the headphones, so you guys can hear me talk, or I can play music in the background. Sorry about that, guys. Next stream, I'll have like all the adapters so I can have my normal stuff. All right, let's get rid of this. So I want a banner with the title and stuff. Below that, I want to list out all the live streams, or not the live streams, the course lessons. So how do I want like a description or something maybe? Why do I prefer Apple products? Um, well, I've been an Apple fanboy for pretty much ever. I just like how everything like works together. It's pretty nice. I don't like what they're doing lately. Um, like it was a really tough decision for me to get this new one. Um, I'm actually really happy with this. I've only had it 2 days now, but so far it's pretty dope. Um, but that new Microsoft computer, where it's like the big display that you can draw on, that looks pretty dope. Why don't I use Photoshop anymore? I just prefer Sketch. I gave Sketch a try, and I think it's pretty fantastic. All right. So let's make a shape. Let's make it like 800 from the center. Let's center it. Maybe 1,000. Let's ungroup this stuff. Let's get a screenshot from one of my videos, just so I have something to play with. Oh yeah, what do you guys think of my new little intro? Took me forever to make it, but I think it's pretty fun. I like it. I'm new to designing or website designing. Any advice? What to learn? Where to start? Yeah, go through my course. You don't have to go through the whole course, but like the first 3 lessons or 3 classes, the overview, foundations, and design mistakes, those are all free to go through. So I would definitely recommend checking that out. Other than that, I would recommend just trying to like recreate websites like Facebook, Twitter, all those, and just like the more you do it, I think the more you'll like pick up like how they do things, and then like try to recreate what other people are doing, and try to make stuff on your own as well. Have I tried Adobe XD? I downloaded it and opened it and then got distracted with other stuff, and I never actually gave it a try. So no. I am going to try it at some point though. Why am I using SCSS over CSS? SCSS is dope. It just gives you like mix-ins and like nesting and like all those things. Oh, and variables as well. How did I learn to work to code? So the front end stuff was little by little. Like I just wanted to be able to like tweak little things here and there, and then over a bit of time, I like just picked up enough to do my own sites. And then for Rails, I actually wrote an article about it. Let me see if I can find it. Stories. How I finally learned Rails. It's this one. The gist of it is I just started building stuff. What up, Cody? How's it going, dude? Lazar? Diago? Hi from Brazil. All right, let's get back to it. So that screenshot. All right, let's make this one a square, like 500 by 500. We can always shrink it down. We will shrink it down. Get rid of the radius. I'm just going to use this one as a mask. So maybe like 250 by 250. Let's create a little mask. Then on this, I'm going to select that mask shape. So I have some border radius, maybe like 5 pixels. And I'm going to grab the folder and create a shadow. I'm not sure I'm going to keep the shadow, but I'm going to play with it. Let's get like a bluish gray color. And then drop the alpha, make it very subtle. Let's see, what do I do on this site? So all the headlines are big, all caps. Okay, so let's bump this up. Maybe make another one for contents or lessons or something. I don't know. Let's make this one much smaller, maybe like 18. Thanks, I love your work. I'm a back-end dev and now learning how to design and follow your tutorials. That's awesome, dude. Hi, Mackenzie. It's great watching you work. I feel like I came to your workplace. Glad you enjoy it. Do you think the platforms like Webflow will affect negatively on developers who have taken the time to learn to write their own code, writing code from scratch? So I see it more in an optimistic light. Maybe that's just how I try to view stuff, but I see this as empowering designers to be able to build their own stuff, as opposed to taking work away from developers. I don't see that happening. I could be wrong, but yeah. Have I tried Figma? I have not. What is Webflow? Webflow is if you go to webflow.com, it's a visual design and it's basically a way to build and code websites visually. So you actually for example, all of this, I can drag out sections and containers and columns and divs and links and buttons just as if I was to write it by hand, but instead of writing it out, I'm just dragging and dropping it. So it's all visual. Webflow is dope. And it's different from Wix and other stuff because you can't just place any element anywhere. It actually follows HTML structure and the CSS and all that. So the code it ends up spitting out is actually clean and semantic, which is pretty dope. If you want to check out Webflow, go to my last video. And in the description, there's a little link that you can use to get a month of the Pro for free if you want to try it. I would totally pay you a coffee if I met you. Well, thank you, dude. Did I watch the Feynman technique? I did not, no. I totally spaced it. Can you send me a link to that? Maybe tweet it to me? Can you create a Rails app with the HTML and CSS you get from Webflow? Yeah, you can totally create all the front end in Webflow and then export your code, and then from there you would port it into your Rails app. Like they don't work really together. You do Webflow as one step and then export it and then do your Rails stuff. But you can definitely use it. All right. All right. I probably don't need an author or a date on these because they're going to live like forever on the site. Let's see, what would I need? So I would need the title of the lesson, an excerpt, what else? Maybe a view lesson button. Maybe if it's a video, I need the time, length of video. That might be it, and the thumbnail. Okay, let's get rid of that. How many years a UI UX designer needs to become pro? I'm not really sure. I don't really consider myself pro. I consider myself always yeah, I just feel like I'm always trying to improve and get better. So I don't think like that's I don't really know. Can you create an Illustrator tutorial from absolute beginner? I'm gonna do some Illustrator courses on Chico HQ for sure. Let the man work. I got an internship at 8th grade. That's pretty cool. All right, let's shrink this down. God, I love this new screen I got. It's gorgeous. I was working on my iMac before, and it was like a 2012 or something, 2013, and I feel like I can actually see nowadays. Let's see what that looks like with that. Actually, what would be good is if I did, let me log out. So this is how I laid out the course lessons for the coach platform that I designed. So we do show the name and the length, and then a button to preview it. So maybe I should do something like that. Developing right. Hello. Hey dude, about your Webflow problem, reach out to the Webflow peeps. They might be able to help you. Or one of the peeps in the live stream might be able to help too. Why the black bars? I don't really know, to be honest. I'm streaming from my MacBook Pro instead of my normal iMac. So I don't know. I need to figure all this stuff out. I apologize for the black bars. How is Coach different from Chico HQ? So Coach is a platform that I'm going to build. Well, first off, I work at Coach, by the way. I do the design and such there. But Chico HQ is like going to be the training and resources and inspiration and all that. And Coach is the platform that I'm going to sell and host the products and the courses and such. The paid stuff, at least. All right, let's get back to it. Let me make a little play button real quick. Scale it down a wee bit. All right, so maybe I should have a play button to show like what type of lesson it is. I'm not sure I'm gonna have any non-video lessons. Still. And maybe I could also have it on here too. Maybe change the color, the fill to white. Four minutes, 22 seconds. So I kind of feel like that container wrapper thing I made is too big. I made it 1,000 pixels. I'm gonna go back to 800. And let's center that. How do I get rid of these ones? Drag them off. There we go. So let's grab all this stuff, bump it over. Do you really enjoy working with the default mouse from iMac? Yeah, that's what I usually do. I'm using the trackpad on my MacBook Pro right now, though. The new Coach UI is lit. Thank you. Appreciate that, dude. I am beyond excited to have finally launched that thing. Took quite a bit of time, but I'm really happy with the outcome. Does this look different to you? I think the color's not right because it was not. Cool. Mason, have you seen the checkout flow? Let me see if I can find. I know I recently liked this thing. So Kyle Fox is doing like the front end stuff of the checkout flow, and he's adding like all this little polish and stuff to it. Check it out there if you want. It's pretty cool. I'm super happy with how all that's coming out. Whoops. Change that to center, change it to white. Let's grab these and center it. I'm not sure I like that big button, to be honest. Maybe I should make a, let's make a little stop clock like I did here. So this, let's get rid of that. Let's make it 2 pixels. Actually, I'm just gonna make this all strokes. All right, let's make all this 2, and let's change the ends and the joins so it's rounded. Whoa. Should this be centered? No, like the point should be centered. Shoot. There we go, that looks fairly good. Just group all that. And let's select all those and change the fill. Shoot. That play button doesn't match. So what I'm thinking is this could be a fill instead. Need to add that color, so I stopped doing this. And let's change this one to maybe white. Yeah, I don't like that as much. I'll just keep it like that for now. It definitely does not deserve the visual priority of its own line, though. What's the difference between your coach courses and Chico HQ courses? So they're going to be a lot of the same stuff. My Design for Developers course is one big massive course, and I'm thinking for Chico HQ I'm going to do smaller courses on like more specific stuff. I believe Chico is free and Coach is paid. Chico is going to be free and paid. Why did I choose pastel palette for Chico? So I did it based on the original logo I made, and the pastel colors just fit perfectly with that. So that's kind of what I went with. And also, I just really like pastel colors. So yeah. not really loving how this is turning out. What if I did this? This, I'll make it bold, text transform uppercase. Actually, let's make it the 900. And this will be video, just showing like what type of content it is. And let's scale all of this down. Like 75%. And this can actually probably go up above the description, maybe. What if it went up above the title? Nope, don't like either of those. You know what I could do is just drop this button altogether. And when you hover over one of these, it could like have some hover effect and the whole thing could be clickable. What if this was by the title, like so? Actually, that would only work if the title's like a short length, which it wouldn't be every time. Shoot, I thought I made that a color. Maybe I don't need that. Another video lesson. All right, what if, let's ungroup this. What if this is like super, super long? This is a really long title, so I can't see how it breaks. All right, let's bump up the line height a bit, maybe like 30. I think this should be centered like so. Actually, maybe not. It should be aligned vertically with the title. Do I have craft? I'm going to try to get that actually. How do I download this? So what do I do? Oh, gotcha, it's in the menu bar. I want to install it for Sketch. I should save this first. What is this called? Chico course overview page. Haha, I love it. So I think I can change all of this to JSON stuff, or I mean the craft stuff. Let's bump up the line height. Let's see, what could this one be? Oop, don't want it to be a full article. I'll just keep that for now. Let's make this 175 by 175. And I think I can just group this and then duplicate it. Vertical, let's do 3 with a, I don't know, 50 pixel gutter. Haha. I didn't change the images though. That's no big deal. I can just do that manually. What is Craft? Craft's a plugin for Photoshop and Sketch by the fine peeps at InVision. It's you can do awesome stuff like automatically generate content, like headlines and images and all sorts of stuff, and then you can like duplicate it automatically. It's pretty cool. Can you tell me where I can get clients for myself? Well, I would switch your thinking on that, and I would start teaching and sharing what you know, and then attract clients to you instead of going out and finding them. I think doing YouTube for myself has been like the biggest thing I've done for my career, because it's like I've helped myself by learning things deeper in order to teach them. I've helped the community by like teaching, and then like I prove to like employers and other peeps that I actually know what I'm talking about, because I taught. So I would highly recommend going that route. Cody, look up exactly what you're struggling with. Is that towards me? I'm not sure. Mackenzie, can you design a website, app, mobile app using Google Material Design? I absolutely love their principles and visions for a uniform network of interfaces. I mean, maybe eventually. I haven't really played much with that. You should check out Travis Nielsen's stuff over at DevTips. I know he's done, or I'm pretty sure he's done some Google Material Design stuff. So this might be enough to go from. So I think I'm just going to jump into Webflow. Let's get rid of this stuff. All right, so first, let's do that header. Let's call this course hero. And let's get the background from, background image from hero image. Yes. All right, and now let's do some styling. Maybe let's make a height of like 350 pixels. Let's try that for now. So the background image, if I go to the images right here, I don't want it to repeat. I want it to be cover and from the center. Perfect. Let's put some margin on the bottom. Maybe like 75 pixels. Cool, cool. Let's see what else we got. All right, and then it'd be the title and excerpt. So let's see. Should I do a container or div? I think I'll just do a basic div. Call this a course. Course wrapper. No, course lessons wrapper. And I think it was 800 pixels wide. And then I'll center it like so. Let's get a headline up in here. Let's get the text from the name. Perfect. Can't you upload sketch files into Webflow and then manipulate them? Not that I know of. Unfortunately, Travis hasn't done any Google Material Design. Yeah, my bad. I thought he did. Just Google it, or I mean, search on YouTube. I'm sure there's a ton of videos on it. So 27 is where I should start. 28 maybe. And let's get this from the excerpt. Cool. And then what I'm going to do is drag in the beautiful. Let's put some margin bottom on this subtitle or the excerpt. All right, so the whole thing is a link. Do I want that? I mean, it makes sense that you could click anywhere, so maybe I'll just keep that. So let's do course lesson. So course lesson. All right, so let's put some divs in there. So I want one wrapping the thumbnail. Come on, there we go. So this will be course lesson thumbnail wrapper. I'm in the live stream. Welcome, Justin. Modu, I was going to ask if you do UI designs for mobile app. I've done a few in the past, but I don't really do it that often. Big fan from Denmark. Happy to be able to watch your live stream. Well, thanks for watching, dude. I kid you not, I've only found 2 decent videos on Google Material Design. The others just talk about the principles, etc., about what it is, using it in a design. That's a gap you could fill, dude. Why don't you learn some Google Material Design stuff and start teaching it? All right, I'm going to get rid of that. Let's call this the thumbnail. Let's get the background image from the thumbnail. Let's go to the background. Maybe do cover and center it, just like before. All right, I'm gonna export this play button as a SVG. I'll just put it in that folder. I think this one, let's upload that play button. I guess I can't do multiple. Maybe I can, I'm not sure. What I could do is just put it inside that div though. Here's the image. Like this, and then I could I think this would have to be position relative, and then this would be position absolute, and let's see, let's make it 30 pixels. Maybe 50. 50 is too big. 40. Okay, so what I'll do is 50% to the left. And then 50% from the top. And then I'll do a negative half of the width, so negative 20 and negative 20. Cool. All right, let's also add a border radius. Let's do 5 pixels. Perfect. So I do like this shadow. I'm not sure it makes sense in context. Because I don't really use the shadow anywhere else. I don't think. Well, I do use this like little hover effect. Maybe I could try that. Yeah, I think I'll keep it without for now. Okay, so next let's put another div for the course lesson info. And that would go inside of here, same with that. And I think what I can do now is make this okay, let's put a margin. Maybe 30 pixels. Let's get rid of these so it's not throwing stuff off. Haha, there we go. That looks good. Don't want it to be underlined. Do want it to be Oh, you know what? This whole thing needs to be like that. There we go. All right, so this would be, let's put a margin of like 20. No, that's too much. 10 maybe? That's too big. And then I have the video and the time. Play button, all right, exported. This I will call stopwatch. And let's export that as a SVG too. All right, one last thing. I'll put one more div in here. For the info. And then put a line for I think this was pretty small, 12. Let's get rid of that margin on the bottom. Why is it only in 480p? It currently says my stream health is at not super great. I need to, if you weren't here earlier, basically I got a new computer set up and I haven't got it all set up correctly yet, so I need to go through and like fix everything. So I apologize for the poor quality of it. All right, so this, I need to create some new fields in the lesson type. So this I'll call course type, or I mean lesson type. And then also time, video length. All right, let's save that. All right, let's save that and update the other ones. Did I buy another computer? I did. I got the new MacBook Pro. All right, so now I should be able to go here, get text from wait, did I add it to the wrong thing? I might have added it to the wrong. No, it should be right. One more. I'm confused then. Oh, is it because I didn't publish it? All right, let's try that again. So this get copy from lesson type. There it is. That's a video, and then this would be the time, video length. Beautiful. All right, let's put some margin on that. Maybe 75 pixels top and bottom. Maybe 100 actually. Give it some more room to breathe. This one I'll get rid of. Thanks for hopping on, Herbert. Have a good one, man. All right. So let's clean up the mobile ones. So this I want it to be 800, max width of 95%. Not 95 pixels, percent. And then from here, let's drop the padding a bit. So this, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Wonder if I should change the width to be like 100%. Put some margin on the bottom. Is there border radius on it? There is. I mean, that doesn't look too bad, actually. Ahmed, this is a Webflow. Let's make this. Can I recommend any resources for designing for mobile? Off the top of my head, I don't really know. Definitely check out YouTube. There's always stuff on there. Hey, Mackenzie, liking your work. Thank you, Aaron. Appreciate that, dude. Maybe this header should be a bit smaller. How's it look on tablet? Maybe let's go to 300 on tablet and then 250 on mobile. Dope. Cool. Do I know Unsplash? Of course. Unsplash is awesome. An awesome resource. Let's see what this looks like. Cool, so when you're on courses, you click here. This title is far too large, I need to tweak that. This is looking good though, I'm liking it. Maybe let's play with adding some hover effects. So let's go home, let's do one of these. So on the post hover, let's see what I did. So I move it up 5 pixels, scale it ever so slightly. And then I think I give it a box shadow too. Where's the box shadows at? All right, so 135, 20, 0, 0. Move up 5, 0.15. Okay, let's see if I can remember all that. So course lesson, which is the link on hover. Let's add a box shadow. 135, 20, 0, 0. Cool. And then transform. We're going to move it up 5 pixels. So -5. Then we'll add another one and we'll scale it 1.015, I think it was. Cool. And then let's go back to the normal state and add a transition of all properties, 350, and let's do ease, ease in out. 350 might be a little much. Let's do 300. Publish that and let's see what it looks like. Wonder if I should add some padding all around this thing. Let's just see what that looks like. It looks kind of cool. All right, so let's tweak this a bit more. I don't want padding on this side, so I'll do 0. I think we can bump these ones up to like 15. And I'm not sure I need it. I'll leave it on the right side though. And let's bump up the margin on the bottom. A verse, is it just me or is the stream in 480? It is, dude. I'm sorry about that. I got a new computer and I don't have everything set up correctly yet, so I need to tweak and get all the settings better. Cool. This is looking good. I like it. Diago, your videos inspire me so much. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm liking how all this is turning out. I Still need to tweak this page more. All right, so this page needs work. Whoops. What did I do on the other page? Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. If I use the Webflow CMS, can I host on any server? No, I don't believe so. You can create a site and export it and host it anywhere in Webflow, or create a site in Webflow, export it, and then host it wherever you want. But the CMS wouldn't work, I don't believe. I don't see how it could. All right. So we got that page kind of good. Still gonna be tweaking all these. Not really sure what to do with this one. Like, do I want a banner? I could make a banner for each one. Harrison, yo, you the man. I went to a boot camp and your videos were better than anything I got there. Yikes, that's not good. I'm sorry, dude. I'm glad you enjoyed my videos, though. Can anyone explain what super chat is? Oh, I need to take that off. I was just playing around with it. Basically, it's like um, for people who have much bigger audiences than I, who have a much more active chat. You can like pay to make sure your chat gets seen for like a couple minutes. It's really unnecessary though. Hey, bro, what's up, dude? All right. I'm not sure I want another type or another banner. I'm not sure it makes sense. Let's do this. Let's just get an image from here. Oh, whoops. So I am going to have a video. Wonder if there's any YouTube video player sketch. This will work. Here it is. All right, so what I'm going to do is replace that with my screenshot. I look a little crazy in this video. So I could just have it start below. I kind of like the idea of doing something like this, though. Let's change the color to white and send it backwards. Let's see, what was one of the lessons called? Blah, blah, blah. Cool, I'll do that one. Not really loving this. I kind of like it, not sure though. Yeah, sorry about the stream quality, guys. I'm not really sure how to fix that. I need to research that a bit. And yeah, let's try just doing a color for this shape instead. No, I could do, but that wouldn't really match either. I keep trying to use shadows on this site, but it doesn't make sense because I don't have shadows anywhere else. Let's inspect that. Let's hover it so I can get that color. Yeah, maybe I should just drop the banner or the hero. Or let's see, Chico HQ. Where did I put that? Can you guys please recommend some online type courses for someone looking to get started and build a portfolio and specifically interested in motion graphics? Yeah, I've actually been pretty interested in that too. And what I was going to go through was Skillshare. They have a bunch of like courses on like After Effects and stuff, teaching you how to like animate characters and all that. This is where I'm going to start learning, at least. Violet, how's it going? You should watch me practice videos of coding. Well, I'm using Webflow, so I'm kind of coding, but I don't really plan on doing any more coding videos, at least not for a long time. I'm going to focus on design though. Oops. Let's make it slightly darker, see what that looks like. What do you guys like better, darker or lighter? I have a preference, but I'm curious to hear what you guys think. So 2 for lighter, 1 for darker. I'm actually leaning towards the darker. 2 for darker, I think that makes 3 since I'm for darker. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just try the darker one. And then if I don't like it, I'll just switch that. You don't count? Well, if I don't count, then it makes no difference because it'd be a tie. So that looks super pixelated. I guess the fill, yeah, that doesn't look good. All right, just gonna get rid of that. Yeah, the dark does does feel weird. Let's try the light one. Some of the shapes could be in color, just a few of them. Yeah, I could do something like something like this. The little party confetti. That might actually be fun. Yeah, I'm gonna play with that. Let's open up. Oh shit, I think I fucked up this file. God damn it. Did I save it as SVG? Please tell me I did. Yes, thank God. Whew. All right, what if I just do, let's get rid of this altogether. Madhu gotta run. We'll catch up, save version when I'm back. Peace, dude. Thanks for hopping on. No music. Yeah, sorry, dude. It was between music and using my mic so you guys could hear better. Obviously, the mic made more sense. Next week, I'll have everything fixed. If you weren't here for the beginning, I got a new computer and it's the USB-C only stuff, so I gotta get adapters for like my Blue Yeti mic and all that. So I could just make like a little background pattern. Webflow is, dude, don't be like that. My front end inspiration, hope to be a designer like you someday. Thanks, dude, appreciate that. Can't you just buy a USB hub? I have a USB hub, but it's not. I need a USB to USB-C adapter. Sebastian, I am curious to know why you think it's horrible for a developer. Monthly payment, the end result is slow. What does that mean exactly? Maybe these should be towards the edge. Fazal, just wanted to tell you your content got me into all this design stuff. That's awesome, dude. That makes me super happy to hear. Shoot. Sebastian, I'm curious why you're watching if you feel so strongly against all this. All right, so I need to probably make this confetti pattern into a background. Not sure what the best way to do this. Peter looks happy now. Maybe a little bit more details of something cute. A few tiny details. Up to you, man. What kind of details are you thinking, dude? Shoot, where'd the video go? Mac, why don't you make a simple placeholder image for that YouTube link? Because I'm probably just going to embed the video on the page. I guess I could do an image and then just swap it out when you click play. That's a bit more work than I want to do, at least right at right now at the beginning since I still have so much other stuff to do. What does the embed look like? All right, let's tweak it. Hmm. Just try a few different shapes to the background pattern, a few emojis, very light colored Gaussian blur underneath, something cute and surprising. I did add the shadow, which would match like the hover effects on these pages. I kind of like it, keeping it clean and simple, like focused on the content. But adding like the confetti and stuff would make it a bit more fun, you know? All right, I think I'm only gonna go for like 10 more minutes and then bounce. I've almost done 2.5 hours. But maybe I can get like the basic setup. Hi, Mackenzie. Hello. How are you doing? Whoops. Do, 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 do. All right, so the video should be, let's say video. maybe 800 pixels. Ooh, no, don't want to do that. I should put that in its own div, I think. Lesson hero, let's make this flex and space around. Yeah, that looks good. Flexbox is dope. Oops. Cody, I'm glad you made the decision to stick with more design than programming. Do what you love. Yeah, dude, it just got to a point where like I was not happy doing coding videos anymore. I was only doing them because like that's what my channel was about, but I was burnt out and unhappy. Um, but now that I'm doing this, I'm much happier, and I actually enjoy it again. So, yeah, I'm gonna stick with what I love. But I appreciate that, dude. All right, let's add a box shadow to this. That's not a box shadow. Where's shadows? Here we go. Exactly. Nice to see it shows in your face. All right, so I got the basics set up. Yeah, I've been going almost 2.5 hours. I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. Anybody got any questions or anything before I bounce? Ugh. Thanks, Cody. Appreciate that, dude. You have a good one too. Cool. Well, I am gonna end it here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Really appreciate it. See you in the next one. Peace.